Hello, thank you for clicking onto my channel. Welcome back to Komodo Tai Tarot for those of you who have been my lovely subscribers, and for those of you who are new here, welcome. So this week we will be doing the fourth week of July for Aries, July 25th or July 31st of 2021. For those of you who have been returning viewers, you already know what's up. And for those of you who are new to this channel, I can't speak for the life of me. It will be an all-encompassing read, okay? It could have career, love, finance, or your own personal matters, all right? I'm going to have my spirit team call the shots in this one and highlight whichever messages that they feel you need to know that is important for this week, okay? Now, it's not going to be for everyone. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't, okay? You already know the deal. All right, spirit team, what messages do you have for our lovely Aries? So you are on the move, okay? So someone is moving towards something, whether it's be moving physical location or just moving, you know, in your mind, in your space, moving your energies, energetically transforming, transitioning, okay, into a better environment or atmosphere surrounding, okay, that suits you. That suits your evolution at this particular time, I feel to say. Okay, you're moving towards happy times, okay? Something that's going to make you happy or more happier than you already are. And if you are in a tough situation right now, you're going to be moving out of that stagnant energy. Okay, and so we have the Hierophant. There will be some form, so, oh, okay, I see. So for some of you, you will be moving into your own power. You will be empowering yourself for this fourth week of July, okay? Which isn't bad. All right, you are going to do whatever you feel like doing. You are going to be the one who makes the rules, that calls the shot, and no one can say anything about it, all right? That's the energy that I'm feeling here with the Chariot and the Hierophant, all right? So you are going to go after whatever it is that you so desire. It could be a person, it could be a project, it could be a career, you know, a hobby, anything. And for some of you, I see that you will have a companion coming along with you as well. And this companion, it could be your pets or your longtime best friends or friends that you've made along the way. There will be Eight of Cups. What is the likelihood of that, the Eight of Cups popping out? So you're going to be walking away from some situation here that is not favorable for you anymore, okay? Some of you, it could be in terms of relationships sometimes. Some of you, it could be in terms of a workplace environment or along the line of work or things that you do to generate income or to sustain you financially. Or a partnership. Did I say partnership? Relationship, partnership, although relationship and partnership isn't quite the same thing, because sometimes partnership could be referring to romantic partnership, and then there are like business partnership type ordeal that's popping up into the scene here that I'm seeing. And here, Three of Cups. So it's going to be walking away from what I'm sensing is like a community of sorts, okay? Perhaps maybe an old circle of friends that no longer serves you or you no longer vibe with. Could be that, you know, or a workplace environment, co-workers that are gossiping behind your back or trying to plot against you because they're envious of you. With the Three of Swords here, and some of you could be walking away again from relationships or from a heartbreak situation or situations that are disappointing to you for this fourth week of July. I sense some of you will be finding out some things, some secrets, some hidden secrets that was kept from you. Some form of manipulation is involved. The Tower. Okay, this incident will bring about a tower moment from you. Here at the Eight of Rods, there will be messages coming through that will help to unveil and uncover all of this. And for some of you, I sense that this could even be taken to court, okay, in a matter of, it could be some legal form of action taken here as a result. I see divorce. I see the word divorce, but, you know, in my mind's eyes here. It could be a divorce, a separation of some kind, a breaking of union, and the Nine of Pentacles here. But you shouldn't worry though, because at the end of it all, you will be moving away from all of this heartbreak, from all of this situation. This Tower moment serves as a lesson for you, okay? In order to propel and move you out from this situation that you are in here, this rough patch, and move you with this chariot towards your destination of this Nine of Pentacles, okay? In the end, despite all of this heartbreak, okay, you will be stepping into your power. You will be moving away from this energy and into this Nine of Pentacles energy, where you are self-sufficient, independent, and you are self-empowering, and you are standing in your energies, and that is something to be celebrated. All right, so it's like a releasing, like freeing. I sense freeing you from this ties of the past that has been holding you back. Now let's move on to this Moonology deck here for clarifications and advices from our spirit teams. What messages, advices does the spirit team have for you? As always, we will be taking 3, but sometimes it could be more than just 3, depending. All right, so this feels like it wanted to come out. You are good enough. So for some of you, I sense that you might not feel like you're good enough, and you're always trying to people please people all the time. But the spirits here wants to let you know that you are good enough. Okay, you can't do any more. All right, I sense that you guys are very generous people. Okay, very, very generous, and you have a big heart. All right. And you like to help people, you like to bring people together, you're very communicative, you're very networky, is that even a word? But you know how to network, you know how to speak to people, you know how to communicate to people, you know how to bring people together, okay? Those, your loved ones, your close loved ones, whether it be just friends from work that you made along the way, you know, they then become like your family, because, you know, if everything clicks and you see like, yeah, you know, your energies vibe together, you are the type of person to be inviting them into your home, introducing them to your family, to your nieces and nephew and everyone else, you know, and then by the time you know it, they're like a part of your family then, right? That's the energy that I'm getting from you guys. You guys do a lot for people, but sometimes the people that is around you right now, they might not see that. And I see here, like, if someone is bending backwards almost to the point of, like, you know, like that yoga pose where you bend all the way back, you know, touching the floors behind you and stuff. Yeah, so you're bending backwards a lot to try to please people, and Spirit wants to let you know that, you know, to refocus that energy back to yourself. All right, because you're spreading yourself thin here, and you're exhausted and you need rest, and give that love and energy towards yourself, because you are good enough as you are. You don't need to overextend yourself to the point of harming your health and your mental well-being. But if some of you, I sense you're expecting news, like you're suspecting something, okay? You're suspecting some kind of something. You know that feeling when you kind of get an inkling, an intuition, a gut feeling of something's not right, but yet you just don't have the proof or the evidence or anything yet to confirm any tangible evidence, I want to say, to confirm your suspicion. But with this Eight of Rods, I sense that whatever it is, okay, the truth is coming. Some form of messages is coming, or a knowing of some kind, or perhaps an epiphany. Perhaps it's probably not messages from anybody, but more of like your self-reflection, introspection, and perhaps even some of you may be meditating a lot, and you know, it's suddenly one day you're in the kitchen making a bowl of cereal and it just dawned on you and you had this epiphany of the whole situation, which then clarifies everything, and then it's going to create this big learning moment for you. The Tower moment. I don't want to, yeah, I always like to say the Tower is more like a learning moment, a learning curve, okay, where it's going to occur abruptly and suddenly, but it's for your highest good. It's for your own good, even though the experiences, the experiences at the time when you're going through it, it might not be pleasant, but you know, in order for you to grow and evolve, it's painful. That's why they call it growth pains. Okay, anything else? Okay, your hard work is paying off, and whatever you are doing right now, whether it's with career or I'm sensing more of like your own personal spiritual journey here, that you're working on yourself, or you're working on your shadow side, you're working to face your fears, you're working to better yourself, okay, to correct your shadows. Is that what I want to say? To correct, to improve yourself and make yourself into that best version or better version of you, okay? All of that work that you're doing, the confronting, the reflection, the moving away, like walking away from a situation that is not serving you, that in itself is like very, very difficult and challenging for many people, and sometimes takes years or if not a lifetime to walk away from a certain toxic situation, okay? And all of this right here, yes, definitely your hard work will be paying off, because whatever it is holding you back from this Nine of Pentacles, okay, from your money, from your abundance. All right, so yeah, I see that there will be some form of celebration lying ahead for you for this 4th week of July. Or if it's not here yet, it's the energy that's coming. One more. The energy is gaining momentum. Yep, the energy most definitely is gaining momentum. Again, we have this Chariot card and the Hierophant. Things are going to go quick. And the Eight of Rods is like a shooting going real quickly. A message coming really quickly on in here. And yeah, that is what I see for you. Aries, I don't want to take too much time. I don't want to drag this out and make it too long. And let me give you some advice from this Osho, okay? I'm sure here, let me take it out from the box. All right, we are going to do like we did the last time for the 3rd week of July, where I pull one card for you, or Spirit in this case will be pulling a card for you to reflect on and kind of think about, okay, food for thought for this 4th week of July. Perhaps there are some messages out there, or some messages in here for my viewers, okay? For those of you who are coming here and watching this channel, watching this reading. These cards are huge. They are bigger than my hand. I have such small hands too. kind of hard for me to shuffle it. Okay, this one's come out. Okay, for you, you have this one. The sutra here says, happiness or sorrow, whatever befalls you, walk on untouched, unattached. Okay, so that is the sutra. Now, I'm going to refer back to the booklet and read you of what that means, its explanations. Okay, give me a sec here for me to look up its page, where it's at. 43, pages 43. All right. So the sutra once more says, happiness or sorrow, whatever befalls you, walk on untouched, unattached. It will be of great importance if someday in the future we start changing the patterns of our languages, because our languages are very deeply rooted in ignorance. When you feel hungry, you immediately say, I am hungry. That creates an identification and gives you a feeling as if you are hungry. You are not. Language should be such that it does not give you this wrong notion, I am hungry. What is really the case is that you are observing that the body is hungry. You are watching the fact that the stomach is empty, that it desires food, but this is not you. You are the watcher. You are always the watcher. You are never the doer. You always go on standing as a watcher far away. Get more and more rooted into watching. That's what Buddha calls vipassana, insight. Just see with inner eyes whatsoever happens and remain untouched, unattached. A tough old-time Indian fighter came strangling back into camp with 7 arrows piercing his chest and legs. A doctor examined him and remarked, amazing stamina, don't they hurt? The old-timer grunted, only when I laugh. In fact, they should not hurt even then, and they don't hurt to a Buddha. Not that if you pierce the Buddha with an arrow, there is no hurt. The hurt is there. He may feel it even more than you, because the Buddha's sensitivity is at the optimum. You are insensitive, dull, half dead. The scientists say that you only allow 2% of information to reach you. 98% is kept outside of you. Your sense don't allow it in. Only 2% of the world reaches you. 98% is excluded. To the Buddha, 100% of the world is available. So when an arrow pierces a Buddha, it hurts 100%. To you, it hurts only 2%. But there is a great difference. A Buddha is a watcher. It hurts, but it does not hurt him. He watches as if it is happening to somebody else. He feels compassion for the body. He feels compassion, has compassion for his body. But he knows that he is not the body. He takes every possible care because he respects the body. It is such a beautiful servant. It is such a good house to live in. He takes care, but he remains aloof. Even when the body is dying, a Buddha goes on watching. His watchfulness remains to the very last. The body dies and the Buddha goes on watching that the body has died. If one can watch to such an extent, one goes beyond death. All right, and that is the explanation for this sutra here, untouched and unattached. So if this resonates for you, please click like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.